Hi everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome in to Studio Stream. We're going to be working on some of the same commissions that I was working on last week for a very funny reason actually. So I've been working on the commission for Mushroom, what is it? These like little floral guys, the floral wedding earrings. I've got all these little blossoms right here. Fantastic. Got them baked after last week. Realized that I only made enough for one earring. So today's going to be an extension of that where I am making enough blossoms and petals for a whole other earring. It's going to be great fun. Super exciting. Oh, so it is the same work that you saw last week, but it's going to be great fun and it's going to be, you know what, we're going to do great. We're going to do great because this happens. Hi Ash, welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Have you had a good week? It's been good here. It's been busy. I guess so. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I took a minute before stream. Oh, hold on. How embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Here we go. I took some time before stream to roll out this clay, and I did it. I did it. Jazz, not sure if I'm feeling it today, but that's fine. We might skip to something else, which is totally fine. If there's something you want to hear, you let me know. Otherwise, we'll just listen to this until I get frustrated with it. I had a person I worked for once who detested jazz, hated jazz. Similarly, also hated ska music, which was so comical to me. I don't know why sometimes what feels like inappropriate response to things is just to laugh about it. And when I heard that he hated jazz and ska and the passion with which he hated these things, it just really, really tickled me. The other day I was working though, and I had this playlist going on, and I was trying to like mentally focus on what was happening. And I kind of understood him. I was like, there are too many notes for me to focus. And it made me kind of mad. So now I get it. And if you want to laugh at that, like I laughed at him, that's totally fine. All right. Flowers. Here we are. Same thing that we were doing last week. I did get the first round baked. They're so pretty. I've not washed them yet. God, you know what? Already? I don't think I can take these guys. Volume mixer. Let's do this. Volume mixer. Here we go. If you could just be so quiet. There we go. Fantastic. Here's the blossoms. I did get a lot of the cornstarch wiped off, but I haven't washed them yet. Okay, thank you, Cody, for the eggs. Welcome in. Hi. Monday was your 30th birthday. Happy birthday! That's a big number. That's really exciting. And the rest of your week has been recovering all that comes with that. Yeah, I get that. Did you do a big party? What'd you do? What did you did? Mushroom, welcome in. How embarrassing. I don't know if you heard what I did. After stream last week, I baked these and I put them in my hand just like this. And I thought, that's a really small amount of blossoms because I only baked enough for one earring. Isn't that cool of me? So today I'm going to bake the other half of your earring pair because you wanted a pair of earrings. It's just one of those days. Oops. Yeah, what a goof. You just left the doctor going to Aldi, but wanted to stop by and say hi. I'm so happy you did, Cody. It's always Aldi Friday, isn't it? You always take us on a little field trip, and I love that. Oops. Yeah, on most days, you like 2 earrings. Maybe it's a little surprise. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. God. gosh. And last week, getting prepared for the sale, I was like, you know what? I can't stress about this week. I'm not going to mail them before the sale. I'm just going to tackle it today. And so here we are. One earring would be a statement. That's a very confident person. No big party, just spent the day with my best friend. Hubs made my favorite dinner. But when you're chronically ill, the change in day-to-day, even when it's little, feels like after a workout. I hear that. Yeah, even like good stressors are still stressors. How did the sale go? It went well. It went well. It went well. It was a busy day. I love the hustle and bustle of everything. There were like 2 to 3 other big events in our town. And I think it affected some of the foot traffic, which is fine. It was just surprising to hear that all of them were scheduled on the same day and a lot of other holiday sales as well. So it was good. It was good news. Please don't stress yourself. I have a That's what I told myself. I was like, I told Mushroom to take their time. I'm also going to take my time and do a good job. But just one of those things like, what a goober. That's okay. So yeah, sale went well. I found pictures from my previous years at this same sale, and I'm not going to show them to you because it has identifying information on it. But my booth was so baby and so little my first year. And there's a lot of stuff on it this year. It was great. I enjoyed it. I think for the longest time, I did not think I was a people person. Because they stink sometimes, myself included. I really enjoy socializing though, when it's not too much of a drain, right? If the social battery is too low, I can't handle it. But I really enjoyed it. I literally have a third left to sketch, let alone doing line art and adding color. I hear ya. I'm so excited. I'm debating. I don't think I'm going to show the work in progress to anyone because I want it to be a surprise. But Cody, Mushroom has been sending me pictures of the initial sketch and everyone's gonna lose it. Mine's will be lost. Cannot wait. It looks so good. I was so happy to get those descriptions to you. Because there were a few days, maybe 2 weeks ago, I can't remember what happened. Maybe we got sick. And then everything got pushed to the side and I had a multitude of things to catch up on. One of them being getting the descriptions to you. And so it felt like last week was just, can you please do the things that you promised to do for the past 2 weeks? And then also prepare for the sale. But it worked out. It's done. I've got, I guess a week before my next one. And I'm not going to be making too many new items. Mostly restock. Yeah, because I'm ready for a nice long winter's nap after doing these sales. Super ready. It was weird doing the indoor sale because I didn't have to bring my canopy or anything. And I loaded the vehicle and I was like, this seems too easy. But I didn't forget anything is the thing. I thought I was going to forget something and I didn't. So hip hip hooray. Yeah, you're gonna love it. I saw the sketch for your character last night and you look really cool, buddy. Your hair's really nice. Your hair's really nice. Also jazzed to try this new kombucha. Oh, hey, we might get the same brand of that. Because we get the Pink Lady apple. I can't remember the brand off the top of my head. I don't know. They sell it at Kroger. That's what I'm thinking of. Love kombucha. 10 out of 10. I used to drink kombucha a lot. Oh, welcome in, Cody. Just waltzing right up here. Did y'all know they make a hard kombucha? Because they do. One time I got violently ill off of it on a trip with some friends, and I haven't had it since. But I remember it being really good until it wasn't. Cody, how are you doing? How's your week? So you have reflex issues. If you want a cookbook on Sunday, I got one. It was from like the Acid Watchers diet, which was so sad to follow because it was like, don't eat Kalamata olives, don't use lemon juice, don't use acidic things. And I'm like, I love the acid. Hi, Kat, you make your own kombucha. Okay. If you want to show off to the class and talk about your process, I'd be very interested in hearing that. I'm hoping it helps because I felt like I've been dying a lot the past couple of weeks. Oh my God, going to the ER for acid reflux, that's really severe, buddy. Ooh. Teach me. Yeah, Kat, you're up next. You got to teach everyone how to make kombucha. Hi, Kira. Welcome in, Ghostly Spooky. Happy to have you here. You got a kit on Amazon. Okay. Cody, okay-ish week, currently scrolling wrestling matches. I'm so happy you tuned in here. Later, we're going to have a wrestling match right here. It's me and Cowboy fighting it out. Just kidding. But wouldn't that be funny? That's what I thought too. No, thank you. I love acid. Don't use lemon juice. I guess I'm going to die. It felt like a heart attack. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Nothing. Yes, there will be a steel cage. Yes, and folding chairs is what we're doing. Cowboy, we're doing wrestling matches. Caffeinated Corpse Cody is scrolling wrestling matches, and I said that it's me and you. We're up next. Thank you for the eggs. Welcome in, Snap. Love that. My money's also on Kate. I'll just ball up and cry. Oh no. It's my own personal WrestleMania. That's right. Tune in every Friday to watch me beat up my friends. Welcome in. Cowboy Snap, how you doing? Are all of your ribs in the right place, Cowboy? Let's hope so. That TikTok was unhinged. That is original audio. That is actually me laughing. And I want you to get the visual of your head of me doing multiple takes in the basement, trying to like start and stop it at the same time. And just the constant laughter. Like my throat hurt afterwards. And I was like, what am I doing with my life? What's wrong with me? Okay, cool. Stamped this wrong. This is supposed to have 5 medium ones. So not you. There's 2 usable ones. We'll just try again. Oh. I felt really bad that day and it was amazing. But hold on, look at them. Okay, so I'm so sorry, you guys. I cannot take this music. Oh, Ashley, welcome in. Long time no see, buddy. Oh, I guess I hate jazz too. I can't listen to that while I'm working because it's like my thoughts are also going. We're gonna go to some Nickel Creek because I can have that on and listen to it. Here we go. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so since I've been working on this sketch, I've been giggling to myself because I have all the skills necessary to make Elowen's pocket bacon pouch. Cowboy, did you hear that? Oh my gosh. So there was a secret, I think, the last few times that I streamed. There were gifts that Cowboy got. And one of them was a dice bag that said pocket bacon on it. but you could make like an actual one. That's really cool. It has been a while. Life be silly, goofy, crazy right now. It do be doing that. I hope it's a good kind though. Okay, Cody. Rip to the car rot. Hope your shopping trip is magnificent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do one more. Yeah, it was a good time. Cowboy got everyone gifts. I got a new dice set and it has blood drops in it. You think it's a good kind? Still deciding on that, but the move has been good for me. That's good. It takes so much time to settle in after a move. It really does. That meant a lot to him. That was really special. It's time for the commission side combo, and I'm here for it. It's not a good day to make Cowboy cry. Oh, man. Oh, give me that. This. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, everyone. Hello. Got you. Would you actually wear that sort of... Wait, she doesn't have a bandolier, does she? No, she has that puffy shirt on. I have to go look at the reference photo. Where is it? Where do it be? Hooters and Looters document. Where are we at? Where are we at? No cry. No cry. Okay, so I'm looking. You know what? We may just need to show this to everyone because it's so cool. I'm going to do that. How am I going to do this? Okay, you want to see what our D&D party members are? I don't think this has identifying information on it. Whoops. Okay. Whoa. I don't know how to make it look better than that. I'll be so real with you. Why does that... Why does it look like that? Anyway, this is above my pay grade to fix right now. So I'm just going to put it like that because I can. This is Dirk's. This is Flippy's character. If you want to know my type, it is both Flippy and this guy, whoever he is. Would braid his hair. Absolutely. This is Cody. What a cutie, right? Look at all this leather armor and stuff. That kind of stuff is amazing. And then we've got me. This is me. I'm Simone Biles, but a vampire. And then we've got Jonas, who is honestly scary. Would not want to meet him anywhere. Terrifying. Angry. This is Cowboy. This is Elwyn. Puffy shirt. Oh, it's a poet shirt. It's not a Jerry Seinfeld shirt. Got it. It's a poet shirt. I didn't know it had a name. I wanted her to have a bandolier. I just couldn't draw it. I love it. What would you have in there? Would you have your sending stone? Because that would be awesome. Pretty flowy shirt. Yeah, those are... this would be a fun shirt to draw, but not a fun shirt to make. Is that all we got? That's all we got. So yeah, that's our party. Boop! That's what Mushroom is going off of. Kate has a type. It's just that guy. That's who it is. I think we're all doing well. I haven't had anyone come in and say that it's been a chaotic week or a terrible week, so I think it's been pretty good. I watched someone on TikTok the other day, and I don't know what the technical term is, but they had the I don't even know the words to say, but they were putting pleats into this new garment, and it was so perfectly folded, and they were good at it, so it looked nice and methodical and done well. I guess that's all I was going to say. Poet shirts are so easy to make. Is it because they're forgiving? Can't use that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, perfect. So easy to make. That's good. Only hard part is the cuffs and the collar. Okay. Okay. It has a stand collar, which is unique for a poet shirt. Elowen has fashion sense. Oh, that's big. No thanks. Zoop, zoop, zoop. So I got one. Yeah, we're good. That is the correct amount of things that I need. Oh, it's the holidays, very soon, which is wild. Someone said, Thanksgiving's not next week, is it? It's the following week. That is like really soon. It's in 2 weeks. That happened fast, but hey, we made it through October. We did it. Yeah. It's good. I think I've started a new healthy habit. It's called going to bed. So far it's working out well. I do a lot of time procrastinating bedtime because I'm angry about it being bedtime. And I'm trying to stop doing that. And it turns out when you put your body into a bed for more hours, there's potential to get more sleep. I know y'all probably have never heard that, so I'm telling you now. It's wild. Hope this helps. I put a little cowboy in there because I prefer collars or high neck shirts. Lena Luthor red lace suit, and you'll see the inspiration. Here I go. I know that wasn't for me, but I'm going to look it up anyway. Oh, got it. Yep. It's a nice fitting suit. Whew. Not next week, thank goodness. I have a marketing campaign to finish, which includes final edits on video ads. Yeah, let's not wish the time away. You've got so much time. It's good inspo. May one day you have a reason to wear a three-piece suit, cowboy. That's all I want for you. I hope that for myself. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Okay, here I go. Here I go again, doing great. Not stressed at all. So I got some good news, and to celebrate, my friends bought me a candy jar filled with candy, and the candy is supposed to be for other people. Guess who's been eating it? It's your girl. Me. 1, 2. Oh, I'm in your pocket. I love field trips. Thank you so much. Thank you, field trip. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 4 of them. So that's great. Me and Elle had full intentions of you eating it. Oh, why would you do that? That's why you filled it with Kit Kats and Andes, which is exactly what I brought down to the basement. You searched for our faves. Thank you, buddy. I like that a lot. Oh, it's agile. Oh, rip. Okay. I'm going to keep working for this one because I don't feel like I've gotten very far along. We'll take a break for the next ad. This music's too moody. I think I should have put more thought into my playlist today. What's up with me? Oh well. Interstellar soundtrack? Deal. I'll do that after this song finishes. You know what's a good soundtrack? The Tron soundtrack, too. Okay, excuse. Let's get this. All right. Interstellar. Get a little Hans Zimmer up in here. Boop. Here we go. It's been in your rotation because of no vocals. Yeah, sometimes you need that. Oh. Too wordy. Ah, Joe, hi. Welcome in. Okay, so it's super quiet. For why? Joe, hi. Yo, yo, it's Joe. We've got D&D this weekend. Can you believe it? Hopefully everyone's character sheets are sorted out, because God, what a pain. Really, I'm just saying that for myself. I'm sure you guys are great. There we go. Joe, how's your week? 3 and 3. That's all we need. Welcome back from ads. That was a pain. Did I tell you I worked on it for like 2 days when I was at home? And I think I got it. Fingers crossed. The week has been okay. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. I have not had one of those insane weeks. And no one else has really commented on that either. So maybe it's been okay. Is it mercury in Gatorade? Does this mean we thrive in the chaos? No, I don't think we have either. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I only need 3, so that's perfect. We haven't talked since I let wasps loose in your house. Huh. Whoops. Only need small ones. So try to get these out without messing up the others. You've been in our town thrice? Well, I thought that was prime with the lead in it. Hold on. What do you... I'm so sorry, Kira. I'm blanking on literally anything that I've said. I don't know what you're referencing. Lead like the metal. I thought that was prime with the lead in it. I'm full thinking cat face. I don't remember what I was talking about. With the lead in it. With the lead in what? Mercury and Gatorade. Oh. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for the assist. No, forgot I said that. That was gone. My bad, Kira. Lead and prime. Oh, yep. Now you're bringing it all together. Got it. Got it. Man, that was embarrassing for me. But okay, probably because I don't have context in it. Was there lead in the prime drink? I read a study not too long ago talking about the amount of bad stuff in protein powders, but I didn't know that about the drink. Gosh, it was a deep joke. Yeah, no, if I'd had that context, that would have been a really good one. BRB, do a quick Google. Does the prime drink have lead in it? Yes. Some prime hydration and prime energy drinks have been found to contain lead. That's not good. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's wild. It was an issue in 2024. Yeah, I see that now. Whoops. That's Logan Paul. Man, if there's a guy I don't trust, it's that guy. There's a lot of guys that just give off really bad vibes. He's one of them. So it's not surprising. Honestly, anything except water is terrible for you, right? 3 small here. We'll do 4. How embarrassing. Yeah, sadly, Mushroom, you're right. Sometimes the water is not the safest bet. Anyone who tries to sell you a cryptocurrency is probably evil. I'm sure I've shared this with you. There was, I don't know, that feels like an old person intro. I know I've told you this story before, but it really tickled me. I saw a TikTok or a tweet or something about this woman who would say that cryptocurrency was like Cole's cash, and none of the tech bros liked it, and that always tickled me. So it's like Cole's cash. Anyone actually making money in crypto is probably committing crimes. Like, you can't prove it, but there's a feeling. Something's not right there. Anyway, I wanted to tell you guys about my new cryptocurrency. If you want to be the first investors in it, I would really love your support. Just kidding. Here we go. Got these guys. Flower coin for a limited time only. Invest in this groundbreaking new cryptocurrency. Sign up today. Whee! Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make these earrings, and then I'm gonna bake them, because that's what I do. And then, what are we doing? We got to glaze some. Whoa, 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 whoa. Glaze some of these guys. Did a restock of Christmas lights. Aren't they cute? Boop. Super cute. Then, Kira, look, let me have your eyeballs. What do you think? Is he gonna like them? Stop trying to cultivate new followers this way. Don't peddle your crypto to us. I just want you guys to blossom in the best way. That's all I want. Good. He's going to like them. I love that. And then we got little peppermints, which they turned out nice and sanded. Gotta glaze them. Boop. Okay. Okay. Here we go. It's just a normal work day. Thanks for reading my bad jokes. Yeah. I just want you to really thrive. I want to help you out in that way. Happy to help. Okay, let's get cracking. Okay, first of all, let's tidy up. Crypto is pyramid schemes for guys. You're right. Talked to your friend G today. Oh, wonderful. What a sweet pea. Boop. Sad news for anyone following the story. I only got to see the gym doggy once this week. And it was good, but it was not 2 times. So, sad day. I own 0 crypto. Seems sus from the beginning. Yeah. Maybe it's... Is it... Maybe I can't articulate why it felt sketchy. Maybe people saying it's the next big thing and like you have to get in on it. That triggers something where I'm like... What if I don't? What if I don't? We had a staff meeting today, so we had nearly everyone at the building. Gotcha. Love a good staff meeting. They're fine, really. I'm just kind of playing. Ay, ay, ay. So I guess I'm trying to think of things that I did this week. The biggest thing I did was I worked on my inventory after the sale. And guys, I thought I kept really good records. And I do. But I was shocked at the amount of things that were missing. Yes, I do know who you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, so I spent... like 4 to 6 hours on it Tuesday. And then tried to finish it up, and there were a lot that I just had to put in a missing column to kind of reconcile all these numbers that I have. So what I landed on is that I give people earrings and I never mark it down. Sale went well. Thank you for asking. It was a good day. It was not as busy as I remember last year going, but I also kind of expected that. But it was good. I love talking to people at sales and, you know, vendors and artists. There's a lot of cool art there. You know, there's weavers, and there were multiple potters, and lots of people that do like charcoal and watercolors and other types of jewelry. There's one that just does sterling silver jewelry. And another, I didn't get a chance to go by her booth. I also think I made her mad. And so I stayed away from there. But the chicken pottery lady was there, where I got my little chicken mug. And then we got our friends' chicken mugs too, which led into another problem to solve this week of where do we store the chicken mugs? No, we did not know one another last year. Where do we meet? Oh, but now you can't imagine not knowing you. That's really sweet, Joe. The first time we met, it was it was when Bose was going to come into town. And then you made the chicken. And you were going to you were going to host all of us and Bose. And we ended up hanging out anyway. Yeah, that's true, Snap. Yeah, time, man, it marches on. I guess 2025 was a good year. There's still a month and a half left. Yeah, that's what it was. Yep, the jewelry brings us together, huh? The art. The real art was the friends we made along the way. Flippy, hi! Welcome in. I'm trying to remake the second half of Mushroom's earrings. So it's great fun. Got the Interstellar soundtrack on, if you're interested in that. Also, I showed everyone your D&D character and said he was cute. Hope you don't mind. Yeah, Cowboy suggested it. I tried the one playlist you shared with me. What was it? Bad Bad Not Good Radio. And the keyboard was a little too stressful to do work. And then Nickel Creek was a little too moody, so I went to this. I don't really know what I'm in the mood to listen to, though. In my head, I still have the, like, 1990s CMT countdown that I might turn on. It is pretty intense. Listen to the Lord of the Rings soundtrack. You know what? Let's do that. We're just going to hop around until we find the music that we want today. Because we've got 3 nopes. This is good, but the intense variation in volume is a lot. Tron soundtrack. See, that's what I said. I said Tron soundtrack would be good too. Lord of the Rings. What if I just turned on Valheim music? Lord of the Find. No, Lord of the Rings. Concerning Hobbits is a bop. Let's tear it up. This also looks kind of dramatic. What if? Cowboy wouldn't know about Lord of the Rings. Let's see if this works. Lord of the Rings lo-fi is what we're gonna do. This stream is full of concerning hobbits. You're right. All hairy feet and everything. You're a concerned hobbit? You're just a little guy. I haven't read The Hobbit in a while. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, I haven't done a lot of fun stuff this week. I think I had one night, like a couple of hours of playing video games. Oh, I saw the Northern Lights. Did you guys see the Northern Lights? First time in my life. It was really cool. I was playing Valheim with Cowboy, and we were on a Discord call. And no lie, she said, I have to go, the Northern Lights are out. And then she left. It's the fastest goodbye we've ever had. Stu, welcome in. They recently released a graphic novel adaptation of The Hobbit. Hold on. Putting in cart immediately. I really love graphic novel remakes of older books. Like, oh gosh, what am I thinking of? We have the Iliad and we have the Odyssey. And I know they have a Beowulf, but I don't have that. Hobbit graphic novel. I think there's also Macbeth. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there is a Slaughterhouse-5 graphic novel. Wait. Yeah, because I checked that out at the library, I think. Didn't I? The Hobbit graphic novel. Stop it. Oh, Stu, this is amazing. Oh, and it's fresh. That was in September. Yeah, I didn't either. I had no clue that they were happening until Cowboy said goodbye. And then I ran outside and Flippy found me wandering in the yard. And then we went on a little field trip. And it was really fun. Like, it was so pink. It was a neat experience. I would love to see them again, but I'm really happy I did this once. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and add to cart. Oh, hardcover, $27. Paperback, $77. No thanks. They were just a surprise. There was also day 2 of them, and then I saw a post that said that they weren't going to be as good, and so I was like, okay, I'm just not going to go outside. And they might have been better, but that's okay. Got it. Love it so much. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see if I got a good picture. I got one, like, I mean, it was just pink is what it was. Some people got like the greenish hue at the bottom, but when we went outside, that's what it was. Just a big red blob. It was so cool. It was so beautiful. And then This was one, please rotate. Maybe you can see it better up here. This is one that Cowboy got. So it has the green reflections. That's terrible. You just see my smears. Oh, I don't know if it was on cable news. I saw it on Facebook. But it was the cable news weather guy who was like, you should go see it. It looks just like Snappy. Oh, it's so sweet. I read that it was seen down in the Florida Panhandle, which is wild. That's a long way to travel. That's some big magnets. Bless you, Snap. A two. A two. But it feels like it was a work heavy week. That inventory stuff really got me. I love work like that. I love solving mysteries. But it was a little too mysterious for me. My brain's kind of worn out. The way we were just thinking that, it's you. Bless you. So I had a restful morning, which is nice. I've still been watching The Paper, which is okay. It's not bad. It made me laugh a couple of times. And it's just enough TV where I'm not like stressed. It's not a stressful show. Excuse. There we go. This guy. It does feel like one of those days where I would be okay spending like a million years playing Valheim. Or one of those weeks. Just shut everything down. We moved all the plants inside this week. So our house looks like a jungle again. It's very crowded in there. I need to find my grow lights. I think I have one. Maybe. It seems like a regular light. It's not any of the red or bluish lights. It's just a white light. So I don't really think it's a grow light. But I don't know. It seems like a light you just stick in a pot. I don't know, man. Everything's a gimmick. But anyway, it's dark in the living room and they need light, so I would love to be home and either napping or drawing. Is it because it's the end of the week? I just am needing that, I think. There's still quite a bit to do. I haven't finished my grading for the week. I got to do that. And then, yeah. I'm not sure if I have too many restocks to do before the next sale. So honestly, I might coast a little bit next week. I do have a few things to do. Not too many. Like, it's not a big deal. I think the rest is important. Your body is sore in the... Oh, is it gross there? Teague, hi. Come home and be cozy. Do it. Do it. Mushroom, you look like you're not feeling well and should go home. You're an enabler. Welcome in, Teague, the enabler. It doesn't help if you have something big due next week. I guess you can't really go home and nap, but I understand. But if you need people to be like, please go home and nap, you came to the right place, because we will enable everyone. Teague, how's it going? How did the sale go for you guys this weekend? Last weekend. Were you able to get the spot on, I guess, Saturday morning is what you were going to do? Almost done here. Then it's go time. Go time. Boop, boop. Boop. One more. Almost there. Boom. 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 Okay. Let's get this going. Oh, I definitely dropped my cornstarch tray last week. This guy. Cornstarch went everywhere. It was a mess. How embarrassing. Let's see. I don't know if I did this last time, but here we are. Cornstarch on the top to keep it from sticking. All right, good. We apparently didn't even need to worry about there being open spots for Saturday, because a ton of people got sick at an event that happened the weekend before, so there were open spots. Oh gosh. Well, I'm glad that you got in, but that stinks. That must have been bad. All right, go time. Let's go with these little guys first. Okay. Baking tray is over here. I think I'm only going to do a 15-minute bake on these because they will be baked again. There we go. Whoa, did y'all hear that scream? That was wild. We had some very, very cold days this week. It's warmed up the past 2 days, but it was pretty frigid. It was coat weather. I think it's supposed to get cold again. I think that's what it does in winter. I can't hear you on account of I'm in a meeting, but hello, you artistic wonder bean. Hi. Welcome in, Bose. Sweet Bose. I love the work lurks that everyone does. It's fun. overall the weekend went really well. We did really, really well. I did especially well, which was awesome. And almost sold out of my tiny leather journals. Teak, that's fantastic. Congratulations. It feels really good to have a great sale like that. So what's next for you? Do you have to restock everything? Or do you have much left for this year? Good job, buddy. Got it. Excuse me. Ah! There we go. It's kind of nice to be here today, just having a quieter day. Some days the chaos is nice, sometimes the quiet is nice. So, for all of you who are here, whether you're in chat or if you're lurking, thanks for being here. Hope you're having a cozy time. I need to take Teague to buy more leather. Wow, that's exciting. Any sort of restock like that, when you have to buy additional materials because you ran out of them all, love that. You don't have anything else planned until March. That's cool. Yeah, I think I'm looking forward to the slowness of the winter. In the past, sales have always dropped off after January and didn't really come back until March, April, May. I think part of that is like no one has money because of holiday spending. And then it's in between holidays and tax time. So I'm just going to embrace it this year. I'm going to rest a little bit. I say that, but I always find stuff to do. And I think our farmers market will start again. I think it started in May last year. Embrace the calm, right? When you get paid, you're going to have to order the D&D earrings. Bet. That sounds good. I really like those earrings. I should get a pair for myself. I haven't yet. Ah! Embrace the calm. Maybe I'll just hibernate and just hide through the winter. You'll see a pile of blankets and think it's blankets, but it's me. Ah! Excuse me. So sorry. Here we go. I don't think I did that second side another time, but that's... You're going to try to get your website up during the holidays? A website? That's fun. I'm not sure what calm is, but when I feel it, I shall embrace it. Isn't it? It has to be just a moment where you have the choice of whether to fill your time. And then you say, what if I didn't? What if I left that spot in my schedule open? I'm going to practice it and then I'll report back. Well, in my head, just then I was thinking, I don't seem to be getting as much cornstarch in these guys as I was last time. Negative. What if I made a blanket fort and just laid in it all day? I dare you. Do it. And then report back. When I was a kid, we had the fully detachable cushions. They were pretty big cushions. It was a lot of fun to make. And for the longest time when I was an adult, our cushions wouldn't come off the couch. They were sewed in, which I thought was so boring. Blanket fort. Did y'all ever watch the show Community? They had a couple of episodes where, or maybe it was one episode where there was the big blanket fort and they made it sound like a Civil War battle. But was it Blanketsburg and Pillowtown? Was that it? Do you know what I'm talking about, Stu? Yeah, the blanket fort and the pillow fort episode. Couch comes fully apart. See, what's stopping you? The fake night glasses. Professorson. What a wild show. Oof. Okay. Last one. Annie's gotta come. I'll be honest with you. When we first started playing D&D, and this was, less than a year ago. Still a baby. I was like, I don't know anything about D&D, and when I read it, it seems too complicated. I'm going to go watch that Community episode where they have D&D, and that's how I learned about it. A 3-year-old bug stops my cave. I mean, could you build a baby fort for Tofu? I mean, surely if you built one and got cozy in it, Tofu would join you instead of being a total Prince of Darkness, right? Maybe. Okay. Ah. 3 more of these guys. Then I'm going to go ahead and bake these. And then I'll glaze the peppermints and the Christmas trees. No, Christmas lights. And then hopefully by that time they'll be done. We can move on. Excuse me. All right, here we go. You love Christmas decorations? Me too. Are you, oh, I guess it's the time of year where we need to start asking really personal questions. Like, do you wait until after Thanksgiving to set up your Christmas stuff? Or are you a Halloween ends, Christmas decorations come up kind of person? I feel like it's very personal and people are very passionate about it. Immediately the day after Thanksgiving. See, I do that as well. I enjoy it like that too. All right, we'll do 20. Next up, put you away. Put you away so I can't knock you over. Traditionally, the day after Thanksgiving. I love that you say traditionally. It adds more impact. Like, I do it the way it's supposed to be done. All right. Candy break. I wanted to decorate for Halloween. I just never get to it though. That's okay. There's a present at your doorstep. Thank you, Kira. When we've got an ad break in about 15 minutes, I'll go get it. Kira has been helping me make stuff and just made new stamps for me to use. I'm so excited. Thank you, buddy. Lost glaze.
It's not to me.
Oh yeah, I want to
consider this song
do another coat of silver on these guys. Well, it may not be necessary. Yeah, it is. Go back, Sam. Thank you for the follow, Moonlit Skies. How exciting. I have purged most of my Christmas decorations. I need new string lights. Okay. We inherited a Christmas tree from my mom. She had it for a long time. And then we started using it. And it was a pre-lit tree. And all the lights burned out. So one year, I had like the crazy idea to cut all of the lights off. And now we string our tree again. And I don't think those lights are bad yet. But that was wild. Tree loses what seems to be like 30% of its needles every year. So I just have to vacuum after we put it up. But we'll probably be using it forever. I think. You love cheesy Hallmark films? Big city girl goes back home, is winning at life, and then decides that she needs to stay in her hometown and give it all up. I don't remember the last time I watched a Hallmark movie. Maybe I'll celebrate this year. Maybe I'll watch a Hallmark movie. Maybe I'll make a pillow fort. Maybe that's what it calls for. That's the calm we're embracing. Okay, big city girl gets laid off just in time to receive a letter that her father has passed away and left the failing toy shop in her hometown to her. Yes. I love the movies when women give up their dreams to be with a man. Plot twist, the store manager is her childhood sweetheart. Cowboy, what kind of a day are you having? We're talking about pillow forts here and Christmas decorations. And most everyone here puts up their Christmas decorations the day after Thanksgiving, as is tradition. Oh, thank you. No one can see you. Thanks, honey. Okay, let's look. Flippy just brought the clouds. Let's look. Oh, cool. I like how little they are. Those will make good studs. Or additions to something, because, yep. I like those. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Cute. I love that. Cute, right? Super sweet little clouds. I like those. What is this song? May it be. Got it. Okay. Oh, what did I miss? Pillow fort. Iced sugar cookies, hot chocolate, and terrible Christmas movies. Okay, hold on. Can we also do like matching jammies? Because that's really sweet. Cowboy has a village. Do love Hallmark movies, but don't tell anyone. We won't tell anyone. Everything that you say online is a secret, so don't worry about it. You watched the first Christmas rom-com yesterday. Stud with little dangle raindrops? That would be really cute. Creepiest Christmas Hallmark movie I recently saw. It was released a year or so ago. It was about a woman who falls in love with a snowman who magically got turned into a real guy. So biologically, he's less than a year old. Like he was formed during the movie. When he turned into a man, I have so many questions about this, Stu. When he turned into a man, did he act like a 1-year-old or did he act like a mature grown-up person? Okay, hold on. You need to make Christmas pajamas soon. Are you also a sewer? Add it to the list of all the things that Mushroom can do. He acted like a newborn to life. No. No. Don't like that. But because he has Christmas spirit, everyone overlooks it. Okay. Ooh, I don't think I like that. That's... Ooh. Like if it were the other way around and it was gender flipped, that would be like super creepy. It's still super creepy. Ew. Gross. That's an episode of Law and Order SVU right there. Happy holidays. Parenting your 4-day-old, 30-year-old man. Kira, did you see it as well? Gosh. Maybe we should have a watch party of just the worst movies we can think of. That one would be hard to beat, though. That's super creepy. Okay. I'm going to put some jewelry on these fishies real quick. Because I can. Oh, Kira, quick question. Did you ask if it is sterling silver or hypoallergenic stainless steel? I did not read parenting at first. My degree is in costume construction and design. You made your own wedding dress? Okay. Okay. So you've sewed before is what I'm hearing. Hypoallergenic stainless steel. You got it, boss. There we go. There it is. God, keep it in your hands. Anytime I get these earrings hooks out, I have to make sure they're the same length because I've ordered from different manufacturers before. And like those, different lengths. Sometimes it can be wildly different. So I need to measure every time. Does it get old? You bet your britches it does. Right? Cat like, oh, okay, like, ooh, you're a professional, whoa. should learn how to sew. It is kind of handy to know. Hot take, Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. Okay, if you would like to share with the class your thoughts on that, go wild. I've never seen it, but I've always heard that it is a Christmas movie. I just don't know enough that to make a statement on anything. I'm a little artistic media hoarder. Yeah, you're a hobby hoarder. That's what you are. It all relates, though. You can sew a button. You know what? That's really helpful. I do, I love the intersection between math and art. You all know this about me. You know I'm into math. I love numbers. Also love art. And drafting an outfit or a costume or a piece of clothing is wild. And it's wildly mathematic because you're taking a two-dimensional something and making it into a 3D shape. And it's fascinating to me that some people will be like, oh, sewing, that's girl stuff. And it's like, you know what? It's complex. It's really complex. Anyway, that's all I'll say. Okay, we've got an ad in about 3 minutes. We're going to take a break for those who are not subscribed. I don't want to do too many fun things, you know, while people are in ads. We're going to take a break. Go get a coffee. Go get a burrito. Go take care of your needs. And then we'll be back to glaze stuff. Pattern drafting is the only reason I'm absolutely cracked at fractions. I believe it. Yeah. Yeah. I think when I saw that take, it was like, okay, yeah, I get it. Eats deviled eggs. Yeah. I saw something the other day that it was a cookie deviled egg. So not an egg. But they took a cookie and put it into the egg form and then made a divot in it and put a little blob of icing. And it looked like a deviled egg, but was a cookie. In my head, I thought, ooh, I don't know if that's good or not. I should probably try it. Ice, welcome in. How are you? Look, it's little clownfish with Santa hats. Hi, Ice. How's life? I haven't talked to you in so long. It's been 84 years. So cute, right? This was a commission. This person really, really, really loves clownfish. And they were like, can you put a Santa hat on it? And I said, yeah, no problem. And they said, I would pay you any amount of money to do that. And I was like, calm down. It's not going to take that much. Life is so incredibly busy, but great. You know what? Same. About the same. It gets wild, but overall really good. Okay. We're busy. We're hanging on. Sells my house for clownfish. Calm down, Stu. Like, it's not that big of a deal. That part's not necessary. Just like a little bit of money, like a small amount. Okay, so these peppermints, cute. Got fuzzy some step of the way. I don't know when. So I've got a little isopropyl alcohol. We're just going to tidy up here. Because once I glaze them, whatever is in there stays in there forever. Yeah, that's fine. That is totally fine. Oh man, I wish I had made them like 10 minutes earlier and you could have just picked them up. brain wasn't working. Some of these have deep blue colors in there. I don't know why. It's not a big deal. It's fine. Okay, so let's see here. Boop. Oh, shoot. I used up my bottle of isopropyl alcohol and opened a new one, and turns out the full bottle gets everywhere when you squeeze it. Okay, we've got 3 minutes on ads. I'm going to take a break real quick, and you take a break too, and we'll be back in 2.5 minutes. Sound good? See you soon. am back. Welcome. Back from ads. Woohoo! Okay. Both probably. My mom has an old sewing machine that she's been meaning to give me and keeps forgetting to. You could learn how to sew. That'd be so cool. It can get complicated for sure. There are a few shows at our local theater. I tried my hand at costuming, and it's fine once, you know, if you have a big warehouse to choose costumes from. That part's easy. But we had some really talented sewers who would, like, make costumes from scratch. And I'm like, I can sew a straight line, and that's about it. So it's always impressive to see talented people at work. See, like, why is this blue? Do y'all see that? I don't know why that spot's there. We will probably ignore it. It just is what it is. It's a really cool talent to have, though. Okay, so I'm very curious, Mushroom, if you... Actually, I won't ask that question. That's personal. If you do it for your job. But do you get to sew a lot in your spare time? That's the question I will pose. Okay, this guy is so grimy. Get out of here. And then I think those light bulbs should be dry. And so I'll clean them up and glaze them. Were you even working with blue? No, I wasn't. Because even for the past few makes, it was like, it was greens and reds. And then I cleaned it off really well because I was working with white. And sometimes it's wild, like, they'll just show up when you're baking. It won't be there when the clay is unbaked. It'll just kind of appear. I don't know what it is. I'm probably cursed. That's the most logical thing. And just tidy up the back here. Sometimes I get this silver leaf paint on my thumb, and then when I hold it, I'll get it on the back side of the earrings. Whoops. My job is in upholstery supplies. So, okay, tangentially related to sewing, but I don't actually sew that often. But you can, and you went to school for it. That's really cool. Okay. Yeah, we're cooking. See, what a mess. What did I do back here? Okay, so that's not coming off. What are you? Is this lo-fi holiday music? Nope, it's still Lord of the Rings. Okay. Come on. There we go. Aha. No? What are you? Are you white clay? Okay, well, that'll just be a surprise for someone. Almost there. That's a bit of white clay too. Okay, no biggie. No big deal at all. The other blossoms, I just heard ding in the oven. So I'm gonna glaze and that will give them time to cool and then we'll be able to work on them. So what we will do is find, this is my preferred glazing brush now. I don't know why, it's just a thin flat brush. So we'll go with that. Got our glazing tile. I am doing a gloss glaze. I've got a satin that I will use on mushrooms earrings, but not these guys. Edges first and then the top. This is not the Hobbit. That's okay though. There we go. Sometimes I wonder the benefits of using glaze all the time. Sometimes it peels off and I don't know if that's a problem with my application or a problem with the glaze itself. But it just adds such a nice shine. From time to time I wonder about doing like a polyurethane. I don't know. It just feels risky. When I first started doing it, when I first started working with polymer clay, I didn't know, so don't judge me on this, I didn't know that you were not supposed to use clear nail polish as a gloss. And then it's like, okay, learned that it could make it like tacky or gummy or yellow. And I was like, okay, I'll use other things. And so when I see people say like you can use polyurethane on it, I'm like, is that the truth? Because I read somewhere that you could use nail polish and that turned out to be wrong. And I think I'm just not, I don't know enough about chemistry to know what the truth is. So I just stick with what I'm doing and wonder if it's wrong. I think that's called anxiety. Healthy skepticism, right? What if I use this new product and it ruins everything I've ever done? How embarrassing. There's one account that I look to for advice. It's called Blue Bottle Tree. They seem to know what they're talking about. But I don't know. I think I've learned that just because a source is popular doesn't mean it's correct. Who egged me? Cody, welcome back. How was Aldi? Love the Egg the Streamer. My favorite purchase ever. A cast iron brazier. Ooh. In the Isle of Shame. Ooh, you had to go to Walmart too? Gross. Sorry. It's green. Okay. I know you wrote brazier. Do you mean a light? What is this? It's a Dutch oven? No, I'm kidding. I've never heard of this. I've heard of like a brazier the light and a brazier the light and a brazier the bra. A brazier. Oh, so you braise things in it. Got it. So they're short Dutch ovens. Nice. Yep. It's green. Oh my God, I love it. Did you get it just because it's green, Cody? It's going to get everything cooked in it. I love that. A girl needs a treat, you know. Gotta go get something new. Get something green. I don't know where that treat mentality comes from. Sometimes I think I'm just going to go into the store, get myself a little treat, little candle. I have so many candles. But what if I did? It hasn't even been a hard week. It's just been a week. What if Pop Pop got a treat? Yeah, the green sounds like it was a deciding factor. We're just collecting green things in our lives. Easy. Oh, you sent me a picture? On what device? I'm looking so fast. Okay, so yeah, that's a pretty green. That's a pretty green. I like that. It's like a sage situation. $23. Nice. Every meal comes from that thing from now on. Get out of there. What are you? The kids have wanted to watch the new Harry Potter baking show. So we've been doing that. I don't really like baking competitions. That is pretty cheap. If it's good quality, that's good. You're bringing bread, some bread on Sunday, and we'll probably bake it in this. I love it. Yeah, I don't know what else to make for Sunday. I'm making chili. I feel like I need to get a veggies and dip though, because chili can sit real heavy. We might make cookies. I feel like it's a given that we will, because I don't think anybody in the party gets tired of cookies. Bell peppers? Yeah, like a bell pepper and dip situation. Yeah. You know what, Kat? It's chili time. It's chili season. Soup season is upon us, my guys. I made potato soup this week for my kids' D&D session. Oh, I have to tell you the cutest thing. So they have D&D with their friends, and they used to have it in our basement, like right outside the studio. And then it's getting colder, and down here is not heated. And so they moved up to the table upstairs. And when I came out from hiding in my lair, they had made tea for everyone. And I thought that was really sweet. And they were all sitting around the table having tea. It was really cute. Yeah, you told us about the contest. It's next week. Test chili. Good soup. Yeah, so I made potato leek soup. It was a delight. So good. Right? It was really sweet. And there are some moments, I don't know. Parenting is weird sometimes. You know, you raise this little baby. You don't know what kind of person they're going to be. And then it turns out they're the kind of person that they'll make tea with their friends while they sit around a table. And it's, gosh, they're just a delight. Yeah, if y'all could send some chili to Kat, we'll all do it. And you can taste test. I was honored to, I've been cooking with a recipe that my father-in-law gave to me. It's award-winning chili. And it's really good. And it was an honor to like marry into the family and be like, okay, here's a family recipe. It's amazing. But it is pretty good chili. Okay. Peppermint. Where's my tweezers? There we go. I'm going to start from the back side. I think that's how I usually do my earrings. I don't know why I did it the other way. I'm confusing myself. I think this shine is going to look nice on here. Get it? Little peppermint. Trying to get these little air bubbles out. It's not having it. The pan is, are you actually crying, buddy? I'm so happy you found something you love that much. I used to be involved in a big chili cook-off every year. I would eat chili and pie until I felt sick. The only year that my mom competed, we won. Oh my gosh. That's such a fun memory. Was she like, I won once, I'm never doing it again? I have my title and my crown. Haven't gotten anything for you in a while. Good for you. Treat yourself. I treated myself last week and I got a vest. It has so many pockets and I love it so much. I'm really pleased about it. Okay, here we go. It's really fun to hear the kids play D&D together. I don't listen into their conversations. I honestly go hide, but I was finishing off the potato leek soup and I heard their DM like be so dramatic. It was amazing. He was telling them to roll for initiative and it was so theatrical and everyone cheered and reacted. It's like, man, they're living their best life right now. Kids, man. It's a lot of fun. There we go. Almost done here. Then I'll do the back side of the Christmas lights. And then it will be time to work on the blossoms again. This stamp, it had a big stamp for the white part and then a little bitty curved piece for the red. And then I had to adhere everything together before I baked it. And so there are a few cracks in between the colors that I'm really hoping this glaze sort of settles into so it's not that obvious. But of course I just told you all my secrets, so don't tell anyone else. Please. I'm using it almost like a caulk just to fill in the little cracks. I know with resin you can use a lighter to pop bubbles, but I've never tried it with glaze. I'm afraid I would burn it. So AJ saw the Starbucks bear cup, and of course it sold out everywhere. But she found this guy on YouTube who took a bottle of honey shaped like a bear and repurposed it into a cup and made a beanie for it out of clay. So that's your project for tomorrow. That's fun. I don't think I've seen the Starbucks bear cup, but I do think I saw what she found on YouTube. The honey guy, the honey bear. Last week we got a new game. We still have the original Switch because it works great and we love it. But it's called Grease, like gray, and it's been kind of calming. I don't really know the point of the game yet. We haven't gotten that far, but you kind of unlock powers and colors as you're running along. That's been fun. And we started a new series that we're watching with the kids. I guess we're trying to get more family time, and I really love it. I think I've needed it. It's easy to become busy that you don't really spend time with family or people you love. So I've enjoyed doing those things. I was more so just because of the politics of the event that she didn't do it again. Oh, okay. She just continued organizing it instead. It was literally a political event, though. Political event with a chili cook-off. Instead of being open to the public, though, it was a closed event for local politicians and political organizers. I see. I think I had an image in my head of like a state fair situation. but this was not open to the public. Got it. Yeah, I had like a Ferris wheel in my head too, of seeing you at this chili cook-off and then also going to ride like super unsafe rides that they take on the road everywhere. I don't know why that was what was in my head. Okay, toothpick, got it. Time for, these are dry, excellent. Good news all around. And then once these are done, we will set them out of the way. Is this Avatar? My first girlfriend turned into the moon. So we saw Avatar in concert maybe last year. I'm always a mess at these things. Definitely cried in public. It's okay, I'm used to it. But I remember them saying that line, my first girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy. Small event vibes. The dangerous rides were a consistent thing of childhood. Whew. It's a good thing we didn't know what was going on as children. Maybe. I remember we had it was called the Gravitron. And it was one of those where it would spin really fast and then you'd lay against the wall. And you would like slide up the wall. Man. Would I let my kids do that? No. I don't know why not. Maybe it was the amount of times my friends threw up in it that now I'm like, don't do that. Kombucha update. They didn't have the pink lady, but I got the passion fruit tangerine one. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm probably sure. I'm pretty sure I did flip upside down, or like I remember people trying to stand, like if this was the wall, they would try to stand up this way as it was going. The Gravitron was one of your sister's favorites. Yeah, and then you had to flip back over before it stopped so you wouldn't like fall down and conk your head on the floor. See, I didn't know if Gravitron was the name of it everywhere or if that was just a small town name. I don't know how widespread the reach of those things are. You always tried to flip upside down. Yee. I can't remember going inside other ones. Maybe there was like a mirror maze situation, but that feels like a big deal to take to a fair. I haven't ever been to our county fair here. I'm not super drawn to it, I guess. All right, glazed up. Let's move these guys over here, excuse me. We'll let them dry, out of reach. Not very hot. These guys out, put these up. These guys back. Actually, no, I'll leave them out. So I can do pricing. You're done. You don't need to be here. You're gone. Do some tidying up before I get this stuff all the way out. Need you. Might need you. Need you. Okay. Oh. All right. It's time to get cracking. So we've got our blossoms cooked. We're cooked, chat. I will eventually need to wash these, but I don't want to now. I'll tell you why. I'm afraid I will drop them down the sink. I have absolutely dropped them in the sink before, and we have a garbage disposal upstairs. And I'll be honest, I'm not reaching my hand down there. I know the power's not on, but I watched too much Saw when I was growing up to put my hand willingly in the garbage disposal. And so now, to compensate, I'm not going to wash these guys until later. Until they're attached to the little ball post that I'm going to put in there. So for now, we're just kind of brushing out the cornstarch. Easy fix. Is it perfect? No. Yeah, no thanks. Saw? Yeah. And Final Destination? Like, I don't know if there was any of that in those movies, but like, no, I'm not putting my hand in the garbage disposal to like fumble around. Absolutely not. Will I turn off the breaker and then do it? Maybe. The 2 scary movie series I refuse to watch. Yeah, no. Again, per Cody's last email, we were young and dumb. Without a doubt. Oh, cats are gone. Yeah, I don't know if I watched all the Saw movies, but yeah, I did. I would still be too scared to do it with the breaker off. Yeah. Yeah, I made it through 20 minutes of Saw and Panic for good reason. Would I watch it now? No. No, I would not. And I don't know what possessed me to do that. Maybe it was being young and being like, oh, wow, I didn't know that that is a thing that could happen in the human experience. And now my attitude is I don't want to see things happen in the human experience. We'll watch demonic possession all day long. I have never seen the Blair Witch Project. I remember when it came out and I never watched it. And so now that I've passed that time where I'm like, no thanks, spooky movies. I don't know if I ever will. You watched it at 9 in the woods at your sister's house at like 11 p.m. Cannot imagine my kids watching it at that age. They would have nightmares for eternity. And I can't, I can't really remember watching scary movies at that age, like as early as 9, but I can't remember when my first scary movie was or what it was. Super spooky. Cowboy, what do you love about Blair Witch? Is it the shaky camera? My first scary movie was probably 9. It was mild. Took a lot of convincing, but now it's one of my favorite genres. My first scary movies I know I watched were Cujo. You were 3? Like 3 years old? I'm amazed that you own a dog. Good night. I remember reading that book and being scared. Maybe that's what I did. I read Stephen King. I read scary books as well because I could shut them, but I still gave myself nightmares. Hi, Ice. Don't worry about it, buddy. The impact in the movie industry and the documentary style scary movie genre. Got it. Yeah, it was a game changer. Ice, what did you just walk into, buddy? Okay, here we go. What we're doing is I'm going to, oh so carefully, poke holes and stuff. Hello. The Grudge did it for you? See, I didn't see that either. I'm just scared. I'm a scaredy cat. That's all it is. Luckily, I haven't had any more nightmares of that game that Cowboy played. Luckily. Let's actually let's get the needles out. Paranormal Activity. I know all these titles, was too scared to watch. Oops. Excuse me. Let's turn you actually the other way. Don't knock anything to the ground. I watched it with a boy so he could protect me. Hold me, I'm the weaker vessel. So I'm poking the tiniest hole in here. I do have, what is it? What do I have? These ball posts. I'm so nervous about poking through everything and tearing it that I'm gonna try making the hole so teeny tiny. Is it too small? Perfect. Okay, perfect. Love that for me. You can live there. I've been terrified of dogs for most of my life. Oh, having a dog has definitely been an adventure. Poor guy. You watch The Grudge with Taylor and you scream the whole time. No, Cody, I haven't played Fortnite yet. The one singular time that I was going to play is the day the Simpsons update came out. And I couldn't log in. And so I've entirely given up on it. And I keep seeing invitations to play with people. And I know Mal still does Fortnite every week. I'm just a scaredy cat. Play with me and Cowboy. I will. Off stream. Kate, play Fortnite? Not right now. I'm not going to do it right now. Everybody leave me alone. Ugh. I will play at some point. We don't got to play on stream. Listen, I will be so real with you. I opened it up and was overwhelmed. And I told Cowboy that, and she said, that's not good if you're already overwhelmed. I see what to play to. Okay, let me learn the game. Somebody walk me through it. Actually, I need Cowboy privately to walk me through it. And then I will play. Is there a sign-up sheet somewhere? There should be. I will write your name down on a physical sheet of paper right now. And then when I learn how to play, you'll be on my list. Okay. Here, this is the Fortnite list. You want to sign up to play with me? We've got Cowboy. We've got Cody. We've got Teague. We've got Ice. Snap, are you playing? AJ wants to be on the list. Okay. Hi, AJ. AJ, you have practice rounds all the time? You've got everyone here's a pin. Yeah, we got it. Look, this is my Fortnite list. When I learn to play, I will tell you guys. And then we can play. And it's going to be so friendly at first. And then something's probably going to unlock in me where I'm going to murder everyone. Or maybe I'll just cry and be overwhelmed. There's the Fortnite list. I hope for the latter. You hope that I just cry and be overwhelmed? Cowboy, are you feeling a little vindictive today? Oh, not the crying and feel overwhelmed. You're terrible at Fortnite? Why? Can I ask why you're terrible at it? Do you not like those games? I don't know what I'm getting into. I need to learn how to not die playing on PC. Because currently it's crying and being overwhelmed. Teague, no. Oh, you want the kill everyone option? I go full berserker mode. Cowboy does really love when I get competitive. Maybe it'll happen. Who knows? Who knows? This is going so well. I'm so pleased. Oh, you play on Switch and the controls are not super friendly. Okay. Is PC the best way to play? Wait. Settings and bloom is everything. What is bloom? Okay, so Cowboy, do you need to host like a very friendly tutorial setting where you teach us all how to be murderers? Fortnite with Cowboy. I tried on console and can't do both sides at once. Okay. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna get through it. So many people want me to play. Control your bloom. It is the ability to hold your crosshairs at the target without a lot of kickback. Understood. Okay. I have memories of playing GoldenEye on N64 and getting demolished by an older sibling. Maybe that's my hesitation. I know that life of getting demolished by people. You play that with your brother all the time? It really cheers me up to... There's one TikTok in particular it's a little skit talking about the pause screen music for GoldenEye. It's really good pause screen music. The amount of times Mushy still makes it to the top 10 still is proof that they aren't horrible. Okay, listen, Mushroom, you're not allowed to talk bad about yourself like that. You'll get in big trouble. The only person I cannot beat at games is my dad in Madden. To this day, I love that. Right, Cat? What a bop. And I remember one of my vocal stems during that time was Boris, and I would just repeat his name all the time. That was way before I learned what a vocal stem was. So, rip childhood me. And Natalia. Playing on big head mode. It's a fun one. Almost done here. So what we're going to do next is I've got some gold liquid clay. And we're going to put a dot of that in the center and then attach the ball post for extra security. Message M. M, you've got a problem to deal with and everyone on stream knows it. Confetti! Yay! Just popping in. Hi, Snap. Just to check on things. Everything's good here. We're totally behaving and being really nice. Yapping with a coworker. Friday afternoon chit chat. Totally not being concerning, hobbits. That's fine. It's allowed. Okay, needles up so that I don't drop them. Okay, 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 okay. Ooh, wait. I thought I had you up this whole time. That's okay, buddy. I'm here now. All right, we're gonna get the Liquid Sculpey Gold. I want the gold. Give me the gold. Hey, Kate, why did the cat sit on the air conditioner? I don't know, Snap. Why did the cat sit on the air conditioner? Go for the gold. So is that the punchline? Oh, because it wanted to be a cool cat. Neat, neat. That makes more sense. Nice. Yeah, we're going for gold. It's my favorite new method for cleanliness is just using masking tape or washi tape when I'm going to use polymer clay. Then I don't have to wash anything. There's a little notepad at Marshall's that has cat jokes. Seems like the place I need to be. Okay, here we go. Let's get cracking. gonna be tough to do when you can't see the hole. There it is. No, it's not. Ow, bananas. How am I gonna do this? Exactly where you need to be. You're right. You're so right. Let's try again. Let's do it better. That's it. That's the stuff. Is it? Is this the ideal way? Probably not. Okay. Okay, that is the way to do it. Yes and no. There's the hole. Since the hole is smaller because it was made with the needle, it's hard to see. Perfect. This is going to be so sweet. I'm actually going to leave these out because there will be just the most wonderful bouquet of blossoms over here when it's all said and done. It felt pretty magical the last time I did it. Because it did feel like holding a mini bouquet. The tiny pop noise, right? That's where we need to be. Right on in there. And it's not much color in here. Like the gold is faint, but I don't know, stability. I want it. Could I do with the same thing with like a little clay disc of gold? Sure. Or like another blossom that was small and gold? Sure. Or they have like bead caps that you could put in there, but that would add so much weight if there's like 16 blossoms on an earring. So this seems like the best thing to do for weight and keeping everything secure. I'm glad you like the tiny pop noise because you're going to hear it a million times. Yeah, so once these are secure, then I can hold the little bundle and wash all the extra cornstarch off, and it will make it easier to glaze later since there's the little handle. And I've learned such a good lesson. I cannot trim these until all of the work has been done. I have my little cutter tool where it cuts the ends and curls it. I learned from the last one, I need to glaze it and have all the work finished on every individual blossom before I cut that thing. Yes, please, no swims. And even with having the handle here, I might still put a strainer down so that if someone falls, they get caught. Like already, look at this. Just a little blossoms. It's so sweet. Back with a phone charger. Somebody come get her. She's got her phone charger. I am too, Teague. I'm so excited. Honestly, the color palette they chose is everything. It's so, so, so perfect. And believe it or not, I mean, I don't have an occasion to wear earrings like this. I guess I just could because I have autonomy, you know. But if they look good, I might make myself a pair. I don't know. But these colors, like, they don't get better. Every day is an occasion, right? I read a story once of a woman who went grocery shopping in like a ball gown. And she was like, I'm the occasion. Why wouldn't I dress like this? I'm dressing for myself. And I love that confidence. Maybe that's what I should embrace. Yeah, wear the tar out of those. People get sick of seeing these on my ears. We are in ads right now, but I'm in the zone, auto zone, and so I'm going to keep going. Don't tell anybody. Ad land. Man. Where's the hole? Ooh, you know what? I am going to take a break. I've got to take these clownfish earrings upstairs to drop off for a customer. So, go take a bathroom break. I will be right back. Welcome back from ads. We're back. We're back, baby. Welcome back. Commission done. I'm so excited. I've had a few commissions on the list and that one's done. The other one's done. Whew, feels good, man. Checking stuff off the to-do list. Yay for getting things done, honestly. It's been a little overwhelming. But here we are. We're doing great. It's day by day. Thank goodness for calendars. I've had some potential commissions come in. It's weird. I don't know if you get this in your neck of the woods regarding arts, but people who like reach out for commissions and you tell them what's what, and then you never hear from them again. Does that happen to you guys? Or even Cody with photography? And I don't quite understand it. And at the same time, I don't know, like, is it a commission or not? I don't think it is. All the time with you too? Okay, I mean, yeah, so I have like 3 or 4 things on, I have a potential commissions list. I don't know if they will ever, if I'll ever hear from them again. I've seen it happen to a lot of friends who do commissions. Okay. So Ash, do you have your commissions open all the time? Can I hear a fly? Get out of here. I don't know if it's like I don't know what the issue is. I mean, it's okay. If they follow through, I'd be happy to help. I've also, yours are open all the time. What is going on? Oh, I mean, I'm very thankful that I haven't gotten to a point where I like do a commission and then the person ghosts me. I think that would stink. But it's weird. I mean, maybe my reply goes to spam. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not going to assume it's malicious, because when I forget to respond to emails, it's not malicious. It's because my mind's busy. Oh, you do graphic design work? Yes, I want this. And then okay. Great. Did all that work and prep work for nothing. That's a bummer. $50% non-refundable deposit before starting any work. I like that. I did get in the habit of making invoices and being like, this is the work that I will do. This is when it's done. It will be due by the time I get the work done. And the really enthusiastic ones pay it immediately, which thankfully that was the case. Check bin after like 10 days. Yeah, just it's me again. Do you want me to work for you? I haven't had to have a contract or anything. Like, you agree to pay me in such and such amount of days. I guess it's kind of baked into our conversations, but I don't know. It's a learning process. I still sometimes don't know what I'm doing. We're figuring it out. But then part of me is like, how long do I need to wait before I take it off of my to-do list? I say if the holiday season passes, it should go away. I didn't have any super duper fun interactions at the sale Saturday, but I do love some of them. Like when people just make comments and then walk away. There was one person that told me that the fake plant I have on display was really sad. And then they just walked away. It's so funny to me. Okay, have a great day. So sorry to bum you out about my display plant that's not for sale. There was one sale that I had. We brought a chessboard just to play while we were there. And some old guys tried to buy it from us. And I was like, I was going to sell it to them. And then Flippy stepped in and he's like, no, it's not for sale. It's our personal chessboard. Whoops. We could have gotten another one if we sold it. That makes me feel a little bit better since I'm starting this year, like officially, and not just friends and family. Yeah. So if someone who's been doing it longer still has no idea what they're doing, it helps. Listen, it doesn't matter how old I get. I will always feel like I'm a little baby. And of course, as the years go on, the skills that are gained, it grows. But it's my first time. So yeah, don't feel bad about being new or not knowing some of it. You can't learn it until you come across it. Although, I will say that the idea, especially what Mushy said upstairs, of having a deposit beforehand and having like very clear terms, that adds a little bit of protection for you as the artist. And I like to be incredibly explicit with what I'm doing and write out everything that I'll be working on, just so that it's in writing. And I haven't had anyone be unhappy with it so far. But it is a little bit of protection. Like, no, this is what we agreed upon in this email right here. Also, paper trail. It only counts if it was emailed or written down somewhere. Even if you had a conversation with someone, make sure to follow up with words that can be referenced. Most people who are going to be wishy-washy or ghost will ghost them the moment they hear there's a non-refundable deposit involved. What do you mean I have to pay you money for making me art? You're so right. Yes. Mushy, how many years have you been doing commissions? I guess I did learn something new at this event the last weekend. There will always be people who come by the booths and know everything about what I've been doing for the past few years. Not really, that's sarcasm. And they will be like, you know what you should do. And I always tell them, if you're interested in that commission, reach out to me and I'll give them a business card. It is not worth it to me to buy new clay cutters and products and tools and stuff for someone who just gives me their good idea at a sale. There has to be some sort of official paper trail email situation. Oh, is that not in the center? I did a bunch in 2021, got burnt out. Took a 3-year hiatus. Okay. And so now it's rare for you to do commissions. Yeah, I bet that's why you had such a good process. Because you did a ton of them. That makes sense. that one is a little wobbly. It'll be fine. I had a TikTok go semi-viral and had a lot of requests in 2021 for D&D commissions. Whew. That kind of scares me a little bit. I was talking to someone one time about the business, and I think it really surprised him when I was like, I don't want to go viral ever. And I guess his assumption was, you know, the more business, the better. And I said, I don't ever want too many things going on that I start to hate it or resent it or get burnt out. Like, this is just enough to handle now. And I'm happy, and it still gives me joy to come down here. And that is enough. Success is great, but also this being a safe place for me is sometimes more important than sales or, you know, going viral. I can only imagine the panic I would have. I bet that was exciting, though, to kind of go semi-viral. Or was it kind of scary, too? Maybe I'm reading into that, and you should use your own words, and I shouldn't put words in for you. High key, it was stressful. Especially, yeah, for custom one-off work, and it's a lot to go through messages and vet clients, create a wait list. Yeah, I can absolutely see that. Let me make my art in peace. Not the only semi-viral TikTok they had? Ooh. So was there anything good about going semi-viral? Maybe the money? If it was worth it. You still get comments on it? Whoa, are you active there anymore? Oh, that was a big old pop. That's one that definitely needs glue. You wobbly guy. I paid for the iPad. Okay, okay, that works. Never again. Yeah. I am not super active on there either. As far as posting goes, I do watch them because there's a lot of silly people in the world. Where is it? Right? Not in the center. Cannot see that. There it is. There it is. Okay. All right, I've got a few of these still to go. I will most likely call it for stream today once these go in the oven, because I can't do anything until they're cool. So for all of you who are here, who are in chat, who are lurking, who have popped in, I'm very happy that you were here today. It's been a good day. Good Friday. Mushroom, would you like to see these finished on stream next week? Or would you just like them to be a surprise and be shipped to you? Some great colors, right? Is this gorgeous or what? Look at those guys with the gold. Good choices all around. Friday. Of course, of course. Always love being here. Always, always. There we go. And these will look really good with the satin gloss on them, or satin glaze. I think it'll be nice. Okay, if you want to finish them on stream, sure. 100% up to you and your work schedule. Heard, chef. Okay, Teague, thank you, thank you. I will let everyone know as soon as I'm a professional player at Fortnite, and then we can all play together. And it'll be so much fun. Only mildly overwhelming. I won't cry. I might cry a little. No, I love the messages about the sketch. I'm so excited for it. I think what you're thinking is really good. I'm so excited. But also low pressure. Anything you do, I think everyone will be jazzed about. So don't fret. Sometimes I need to hear those words spoken out loud to me as a creator. So I will tell that to you. Anything you do will be amazing. I will be here. Ooh, let's see, actually. Next weekend. I will be here next weekend. I do have a sale to set up for that afternoon, but it'll probably be the same time. 12:30 to 3:30. It's the 21st. Yep. So, same time next weekend, and then I'll have these done, and it'll be so exciting. Oh my gosh. You're having fun? I'm glad that it's fun. It was interesting to kind of think about what is important to each of our characters and the party. So it'll be good. It'll be so good. Come on. Boop. There we go. I really love this dark green. I'm going to retire after this pair. It's going to be the best thing I've ever made. And then I'm going to say, that's it. I'm done. Goodbye, everyone. I've maxed out. I can't make anything more green than this. Excuse me. All right, we got 2 left. 2 left. Come on. Whoa, big pop. I did make 1 extra for each of these colors just in case something goes awry. But everything's been good so far. There we go, gang. Let's clean up here. Gotta head to the store. Okay, Kat, thanks for being here today. Thank you for being here. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next week. All right, clean up. Put these guys up. There's the bag. There it is. All right, all right, all right. The little blossoms on the baking tray. Oh my gosh, I love them all. Beautiful babies. Excuse me. Make sure everybody is secured. I did have one last time that the post kind of slipped, or the blossom kind of slipped up the post. And it wasn't entirely secure, so I'm going to double check. Make sure everybody's good. Should I have put them on the baking tray first thing? Probably. But we're not going to worry about that. Okay, you. It's a little loose. It'll be fine. "30-minute bake on these still because you're supposed to do 30 minutes at 270 degrees for every 1/4 inch of clay. These are not a 1/4 inch thick, but I want to make sure that that adhesive cures all the way. Little flowers, aren't they precious? The gold is perfect on them. I'm really, really, really excited to put these together. And the different size blossoms are good, I think. Excuse. All right, there we go. All the little flowers. Perfect. All right, good night and good luck. Bake well. Go be beautiful. Perfect. In the oven, good to go. So it was a good work day. We did it. We got stuff done. We were well behaved. We did not crash out during stream. And that's okay if we did. But we were very mentally healthy chat today, I think. Very mindful, very demure, very well behaved. And we did it. We did it. We did it. So let's go see who is streaming. Who can we run off to? Let's see. I need to follow more people on Twitch because I don't know that many people. But let's go see Egg. The Egg and I, they are, what are they doing? They're playing Date Everything. I will say this is not a kid-friendly stream. So if you're a child, don't watch Egg stream. Leave it here. So we're going to go see them. Thank you for, oh man, I did it again. There we go. I did it. We'll do the raid message. You've got that. We'll do the sub raid message as well. If you want to join the Discord, of course, here it is. And then also just for fun, here's the website where I've got some other work that you can look at just for fun. So we're going to raid out. We're going to say hi to Egg. We're going to be super sweet and kind, just like we are to ourselves. So what are we doing? We're getting rest. Please get rest this weekend. I plan on sleeping late tomorrow, and it's going to be a fun time. We're going to eat good food. We're going to be kind to ourselves. And we might build blanket forts. And if we do, tell all of our friends. So yeah, thank you for being here. I love seeing you guys every week. It was good to hang out and chat. So I'll see y'all. Thanks for being here.